guys. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you guys about a more serious subject than I normally do. I mean, I'm not normally a comedian or anything of that sort, but my videos are usually at least lighthearted and fun. This one is not. This video is about depression. Suffering from literally crippling depression. I was diagnosed with depression probably around the age of 11 or 12, somewhere around there. But I'd probably say that I've suffered from it my whole life. I'm now 30 years old, and I'm still fighting it. It is an everyday battle. When I was younger, I didn't believe bullshit. I was like, I'm fine, there's nothing wrong with me, I'm just a kid, shit happens. No. Depression, actual clinical depression, isn't something you can just kick. It's not something that just goes away. It's something that you will suffer from and deal with for the rest of your life. And it's not fun. It is not glamorous. It is not pretty. Depression sucks. Depression hurts. Physically and mentally. In every aspect of your life. It fucking hurts. It's just, like in my case, like, I have everything in the world to possibly be happy for. I have a wonderful boyfriend of 10 years. I have a 13-year-old daughter who, although she's a handful, I'm grateful to have her. I have a roof over my head. I have food to eat. I shouldn't be sad. But, and it's not even so much as being sad necessarily. I mean, there are points of being sad, but it's just loss of interest. Having no interest in anything anymore. Being down on yourself. Feeling hopeless. It's a number of different things that all combine together and make you feel like a worthless piece of shit. Currently, I am not being medicated, although I know I should be. When I was younger, I didn't want the medicines because I felt like they made me a zombie, and I was like, this isn't me. Like, if I'm depressed, then I'm depressed, and that's who I am. But anymore, I would rather be a zombie and be able to function in society or whatever than okay, my life. What is my life? Do you guys want to know what my life is? I sleep. That is my life. I rarely leave my house unless I have to go to the store and grab something real quick. I don't go out and socialize. I don't go to bars. I don't go really hang out much. I mean, there's rare occasions. There's certain days when I have good days. We all have good days. Everybody has good days. Everybody has bad days. I have bad days a lot more than I have good days. But my normal everyday life is sleep until I can't sleep anymore. Wake up. Force myself to get out of bed. Sometimes not until 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening. Sit in my room by myself. Normally, if my daughter's at her dad's or my boyfriend's at work, I'm by myself. I sit here. Usually in silence, because I don't know why. I just like to sit in silence and ponder, I guess. Stay up. Can't sleep at night. I do eventually fall asleep, and then I wake up and I do the same thing. I feel like my life has no purpose. I can't seem to find a job. That's depressing in itself. I'll start feeling good for a while, and I'll go put in a bunch of job applications, and I won't be able to get a call back. Nobody will call me back. I don't get hired. So then what happens? I spiral down again, because I feel like a piece of shit. Like, really? I can't even get a fucking job to help take care of myself? So the cycle begins all over. So then I just feel like shit again for months. And then one day I'll wake up and feel good and try it again. But for at least the past 6 years now, this has been my life, and it's no way to live. I do go to the doctor twice a week. That is part of my routine. On Tuesdays and Fridays, I go to the doctor for group counseling from 4 to 5. That's something else we'll talk about in a different video. We'll talk about that later. However, this week when I was at the doctor, they always give out information in our groups to, self-help and stuff like that. This week, the topic was depression. So, they gave us this depression test. They said we should take it home and look it over and, possibly maybe consider doing something about it if we find that we are depressed. It says, answer the following 10 questions, yes or no. Answer the following 10 yes or no questions. Most questions have more than one part, because everyone feels their depression differently. You need to answer yes to only one part per question in order for that question to count. So, if you guys would like, I'm going to do this question for you, or this questionnaire test for you guys. I would recommend following along. See if you guys answer yes to any of the questions. If you do, please seek help. Okay? Okay, number 1. Depressed mood. Do you feel sad, down, or depressed most of the time? Yes. Do you feel that all the color has been drained out of your life? Yes. Do you cry more easily? Yes. Do you have crying spells for no apparent reason? Yes. So, question number 1, I answered yes to every single question. If you look, you can see that it's one, bold statement with a bunch of questions. But if you answer yes to any part of that, then it's a yes. Number 2, loss of interest. Have you lost interest in things that used to give you enjoyment? Yes. Have you lost interest or enjoyment in the activities of daily life? Yes. Are you more socially withdrawn or isolated? Yes. Number 3, low energy. Is your energy lower? Definitely. Do you feel more fatigued or sluggish? Very much so. Is it hard to get going in the morning? I don't even know what morning is anymore. Is your libido suddenly reduced, or do you have less interest in sex? Unfortunately, yes. Number 4, anxiety and irritability. Are you more anxious, worried, fearful, irritable, or intolerant? Definitely. Number 5, lower self-confidence. Is your self-confidence or self-esteem lower? Yes. Do you feel more hopeless or pessimistic? Yes. Do you feel more guilty or worthless? Yes. Number 6, poor concentration. Is it hard for you to think, concentrate, or make decisions? Sometimes. Do you find it hard to concentrate outside of work? Sometimes. Do you find it hard to read articles or to take in what you read? Not really. I mean, I can read. I might have to reread just to get the drift of things, but I guess I'm okay on that part. Number 7, sleep changes. Do you have difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep? Yes. On the weekends, do you feel like you could sleep all day and don't want to get out of bed? Very fucking much so. Do you feel that you're not refreshed when you wake in the morning? Yes. Number 8, appetite or weight changes. Is your appetite either significantly lower or higher than a year ago? Yes. We'll talk about that some other time too. Have you unintentionally lost or gained weight? Yes. Do you eat only because you have to eat, but don't get any pleasure from food? No. Number 9, slow moving or restless. Are you more slow moving lately? Yes. Is your speech slower lately? No. Do you feel like you're shuffling when you're walking? Sometimes. Are you restless or fidgety? Yes. Do you wring your hands more? Yes. Number 10, thoughts of death. Do you have recurrent thoughts of death or suicide, not just a fear of dying? No. Do you think it would be easier if you just didn't wake up in the morning? Yes. Do you think it would be easier if you developed a serious illness? Yes. Do you wonder if anyone will miss you when you're gone? Yes. Do you think you would be better off dead, or that your family would be better off if you were gone? Yes. Do you imagine ways of hurting yourself? No. So, basically I answered yes to pretty much every single question. And that's probably not a good sign at all. I'm pretty positive that I am severely depressed. Mental illness is serious. It is something that needs to be taken seriously. It's hard for some people, such as myself, to get help for their mental illnesses because there's such a stigma behind it. I have a fear. People hear mental illness and they automatically assume you're crazy. That's the one word that gets associated with mental illness, is crazy. Nobody wants to feel like that, you know? But, I not only suffer from depression, I also suffer from severe anxiety, PTSD, bipolar, and borderline personality disorder. So let's just say my head is one big fucking mess. And, I really need medicated. I know I do. It's just hard to bring yourself to getting help. I can admit it. I know I need help, and I know I want the help. But do you know how hard it is to try to drag yourself out of bed when if you just don't care? You do care. You care, but you don't care enough to actually do anything about it. Or it's like when I feel good, like 3 o'clock in the morning. What doctor is awake and open at 3 o'clock in the morning to help me with my problems? You know? So, this is a journey. This is something that I need to get under control. And I want to be better. Depression sucks. Nobody wants to be depressed. Nobody wants to have a mental illness. And nobody definitely wants to be made fun of for it, because it's something you cannot help. Like, the worst thing that you can say to someone with depression is, oh, just snap out of it. You think if I could snap out of it that I wouldn't have done so already? Do you think I want to be miserable? You know? And people that are depressed, they're good at putting on a front. Like, if you look at my Facebook pictures, like, I can put on a smile, and you're never going to know anything's wrong. But deep down inside, it feels like I'm dying. Depression is serious. I've said this, I don't know how many times throughout this video, but it is a serious illness. And if you feel that you suffer from depression, please try to get yourself some help. Okay? Thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry to spill my guts about how shitty of a person I am. But maybe if this can touch just one person along the way, that's what it's for. Alright guys, until next time.